For this video, we will be learning how to multiply decimals without regrouping. I will again show this using the place value disk app. And then afterwards, I will show how to do it using arithmetic. We are to solve two equations right here. The first one is 2 times 3/10. And then the second one is 3 times 32 hundredths. So let's start with the first one. 2 times 3/10. You can think of it as two groups of 3/10. Okay, so I will be doing a circle to signify one group. Okay, so for the first one, two groups, okay, of 3/10. So each group should have 3/10 in it. It's 1, 2, 3, and I can just duplicate this. Now we have two groups of 3/10, and to know the answer here, you can just count the number of tens right here. There will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens. Okay. So the answer would be 6 tens. Another way to do it is through repetitive addition, because as you know, multiplication is just repetitive addition. So to do it, it would simply be 3/10 plus 3/10. That would now give you again 6/10. And lastly, the conventional way is to multiply 2 times 3/10, or two groups of 3/10. But we can always switch the numbers because for simplicity purposes and for it to be easier, you can write it as 3/10 times 2. Okay, but then again, you can also solve like this: 2 times 3/10. The answer would be the same, but I prefer using this one because it's for me it's easier. But again, depends on you which one would be easier for you to do. So let me just go back. I will solve this using multiplication. 3/10 times 2. So we are multiplying 3/10. Okay, so let me just write it in words. 3/10 times 2. So we would expect that our answer would also be tenths, and that is 6/10. So 3 times 2 will now be 6/10. So it should be in the tenths place value as well. So that's how you multiply the first one. Let us now proceed to the second one. For the second one, we need to multiply three groups of 32 hundredths. So in that case, again, I will be using this time a square or a rectangle for each group. So one group here, another group right here, and one more group. And each group should have 32 hundredths in it. So let's show that first. 32 hundredths, that's 3/10 and 2 hundredths. And each group should have the same thing. So let me just duplicate this one for it to be easier. Alright, now we count the number of hundredths first. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundredths. So 6 hundredths. And then the number of tens: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tenths. Alright, there you go. So there will be 96 hundredths. Again, we can use repetitive addition for this. It would look like this: 32 hundredths plus 32 hundredths plus 32 hundredths. And just like how you added decimals before, add the lowest place value first. That will be 2 plus 2 plus 2 hundredths, 6 hundredths. And then 3 plus 3 plus 3 tenths, that would be 9 tenths. And don't forget the whole number 0 and the decimal point. And then afterwards, let's do multiplication again. Once again, you can do 3 times 32 hundredths or 32 hundredths times 3. Okay, so we multiply first the hundredths place. 2 hundredths times 3. The answer would be 6 hundredths. So you have to put that number, that digit, in the hundredths place. Next one, 3 tenths times 3. That would be 9 tenths. So the 9 should go to the tenths place. And then afterwards, 0 times 3 is 0, which is 0 ones. So 0 should go to the ones place. Therefore, the decimal point should be right there. So the answer would be 96 hundredths. It's the same thing. So I hope this helps clarify how to multiply decimals